Hi guys, this is Nitish from Nammura Kere Ulisona Banni team. As we all know that recently there was a heavy downpour in Tumukuru city. In the parts of Kotitopu and near the NH4 and in many parts of the city, it was like a flooding situation. I never seen like such a flooding in my city. 2017 we guys traveled across the different lakes in Tumkuru city to create awareness on the present status of Tumkuru lakes. During that time, a newspaper quoted my what you say uh, prediction that if there is a heavy downpour, there will be flooding in Tumkuru city. It has been quoted in the newspaper. That's exactly what happened recently. As you can see, there are Rajakalways and other canals which comes from the hills, the surrounding hills, and also from the rainwater which is flowing from the catchment area is flowing towards the city, inside the city, not in the Rajakalways because they are all encroached. So this today what I am going to show is such one of the beautiful lake. It's very near to the Anjaneya temple in Shettihalli. It is famously called Shettihalli Kere. What happened to this Shettihalli Kere is that it has not been filled. The problems which are facing by Shettihalli Kere are as follows. As you know that there is always this Rajakalways encroachment is there. So this lake is also facing that one. Rajakalways and other canals which brings water from the various catchment areas to the Shettihalli lake. The second thing is it is becoming a graveyard. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಸತ್ತೋದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಶವಗಳನ್ನ ತಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೂಣಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಜನಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ವಿಧಿ ಸಂಸ್ಕರಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಗ ಇಲ್ದಂಗೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಮಹಾನಗರ ಪಾಲಿಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಜಾಗ ಕೊಡ್ದಿಲ್ದಂಗೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕೆರೆಯ ಅಂಗಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. This is very alarming. And the second thing is, it has already been encroached. Some of its area is already been encroached by very powerful people who have built already some temple, maybe other thing that have to be checked. ಮತ್ತೆ as you all know that solid waste, dumping solid waste and other sewage wastes which are also coming into the lake. Why sewage waste is coming into the lake means, see there was no municipal underground this one underground channel for the sewage treatment. Anyway, from the there were many times um, fund was released for this purpose, but we don't know. But right now they are doing the underground sewage water channels, sewage channels, and also they are planning to construct a sewage treatment plant near Marlur Lake and in another part. Let us see in future how this will work out. Okay, and the other thing is, um, actually there are three types of this one under sewage channels are there, that is for drainage pattern. One is yes, actually there are three types of sewerage system presented, namely separate system, partially separated system, and combined system. So what happens in separate system is the storm water, that is whatever the rainwater which comes now, that will go in a separate channel, and our sewage will go in a separate drainage. So there will be actually two separate drainage will be there. In that one, separate conduit will be there. In that one, water will flow. So this is a separate system. It can actually cost more. And partially separated system is, it's like it's off. It's not completely separated, but still sewage and storm water is mixed and then it is transferred through a single conduit. And combined system. So combined system is, there is no separate conduit to flow rainwater or sewage which comes from our home or industries, etc. So this is the present situation in most of the cities in India. That is, the stormwater as well as the sewage both flows in the same conduit. So here is the situation. Um, Today, as we all know that there is so much sewage is released from the industries as well as from the households into the only single conduit and also rainwater. So what happens is that since there is no separate conduit to take sewage, and there is no checkpoints also are not there to treat this sewage water. So directly through the channels or through the canals, this combined sewage with storm water will come into the lake. This is what is happening in most of the cities in India. If the sewage is taken through the separate underground sewage treatment conduits and it is treated and then released to two or three lakes, then there is no issue. That water can be used for many other non-drinking purposes. But today it is not happening in India, and that is why we can see so many other weeds growing in lakes like amaranthus and so many other plants are there. So such plants will grow in the lake. Eutrophication process will happen and again the lake will die later. Okay, so this is the major issue. Okay, that can be solved even later also. Initially, let the water flow in lake. So as we were talking about the Shettihalli Lake, it's facing encroachment problem. It's facing the Rajakaluve's problem, and third thing is it has got one waste weir. The water should flow, no? It has got one waste weir, and it has been vanished. We know that there are so many techniques in engineering. There is no difficulty because if the waste weir water flows on the road, for example, there is a outer ring road, there it is there. They can make a conduit, you know. So we can make a culvert. Culvert means ರೋಡ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಎರಡು ಮೂರು ಪೈಪ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನೀರು ಹರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋ ಅಂಥದ್ದು. So technically speaking, there is everything is possible. Whatever the situation, everything is possible. Even under the buildings itself, water can be made to flow. Outside the buildings are separate. Like that also it is possible. The thing is, a very good-hearted person should take up this issue. We know that in Tumkuru city, the population is over 3 lakh, and they are supplying water by digging bore wells and also bringing water from Hemavati river, which originates in Chikmagalur district. See, it takes crores of rupees to take water from one another place to this place. We have already three major drainages which are present in Tumkur district. Jaimangali, Kumudavati, Suvarnavati, Shimsha. Okay, so these are some of the major drainages are there in our district. The thing is, we have a very good catchment area also, and surrounding area is hilly areas. We actually can store more water in most of these lakes. Our forefathers were really very thoughtful people. They constructed nearly more than 28 lakes in the city itself, in the around the city, where each lake is connected to each other. See the beauty of this one. you know each lake is connected to each other, so that when the extra water is there, it flows over the waste weir, and again it flows through the Rajkaluve and other canals, and then it reaches the other lake. This was the beauty. It's a connected one. But what happened today? Everything is encroached or vanished, or it's neglected. So, due to all this problem, today the Shettihalli Lake is facing the encroachment problem. Again, sewage wastewater is entering into the lake, and then it is becoming graveyard. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸ್ಮಶಾನ ಕೊಡೋಕೆ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಜಾಗ ಇಲ್ವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ನಗರ ಪಾಲಿಕೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ? You have to see that one. Okay, this is the condition. Let us hope in future um, the authorities will take into this action, and citizens have to talk because they are getting water in the tap. Okay, when the water in the like in Chikmagalur or other places, when if the climate changes worsens, then we face severe problem. So this is the time where we can rebuild or rejuvenate our lakes and our Rajakaluways so that water will enter our lakes. You know, there are so many livelihoods can be arranged through this lake system. It's possible. Fishing is possible, and you know, lakes, they improve the biodiversity, and also they reduce noise pollutions. They really act as a cooling medium to the burning city. Let us hope in future this lake will turn to be a very good and neat clean lake. I wish it. Thank you.